Hi, Glenn Phillips here with Lake Homes Realty and lakehomes.com. Today I want to talk to you about 6 expensive mistakes made by lake home sellers. So, if you're thinking of selling, don't make this mistake. First off, failure to truthfully disclose. Folks, if there's a problem with the property, it's not just a good idea, it's law. There's a lot of legal ramifications, and we've seen this where the seller didn't disclose known problems to the home. There's a form you fill out, and they get sued over it. It's very expensive. Then you not only have to remedy the problem, you have to pay all the attorneys. Second expensive mistake of lake home sale is overpricing the home when you put it on the market. Why? Yeah, you overprice it and it sits, and then you cut the price and nothing happens. You cut it and then you cut it, and then somebody lowballs you because you told them you cut the price. So in the end, it costs you money to list way above what market conditions support. Number 3, using a lake real estate agent that's not a lake expert. Why does that matter? Well, there are nuances to pricing a lake home that aren't like any other type of property. There's shoreline and property. The value of the land relative to the water and the water conditions are drastically important to home values and things that you can't get in an automated system. So if you don't have a lake expert helping you price it, you're just guessing, and you may be guessing really wrong, costing you money. Another mistake when selling a lake home that can be very expensive is picking an agent solely based on the fact they have a large number of listings. Look, we've got agents who have a large number of listings, but what you'll do is see is do they have deal flow. If an agent has a lot of listings and none of them are selling, that's not actually a good sign. It means they're good at getting listings, but it doesn't mean they're good at selling homes. And so those homes sit, and then as they sit, the less they become valuable, the more you're likely to have to price cut and get low offers. So you need to consider, are the listings moving and selling, not just as an agent have a lot of listings. They could just be good at getting listings and not selling them. Number 5, refusing to counter an offer. This is massive. I see people that will make this emotional, like, oh, that offer's so low. Does not even dignify a response. Do you know what's more insulting than a low offer? No offers. The offer that never came. Maybe it's not insulting, but if you're trying to get a deal done, at least counter the offer. Maybe you've got your number you're going to hold firm at. That's okay, but counter with that number again and maybe explain why. Maybe there's a reason the buyer doesn't know. I get it, some people are just trying to get a super crazy stupid deal, and that's something that you can't get involved with. But always make the other person say no. Don't just walk away from a negotiation because you want a deal to happen. Keep the discussion going. And the last thing is, and I see some people brag about, oh, I sold it in one day, or I sold it in one weekend. This is really common during the COVID flurry. But here, particularly at the lake, this is a mistake. The buyers for these properties are not necessarily local. They could be from 2 hours away to several states away, and they may want to see that property. So putting the market, not necessarily indefinitely, we say, look, we're going to take offers for the first 10 days. Maybe you do it on a Thursday and it encompasses 2 weekends to give more buyers the opportunity to actually come look at the home who may not be close. If you sell it in one day, maybe you got your number and you're happy, but if you're looking to maximize that offer, don't you want the maximum number of buyers to have the opportunity to come look? This isn't just like doing an open house in the suburbs. These people are buying a discretionary property, maybe a second home or a retirement home, and they may not be close. And it doesn't mean they can come the one day the product comes on the market. So this costs you money and opportunity as well. So I hope if you're hoping to sell your home, that these tips are helpful to help you avoid these expensive mistakes when it's time to sell your lake home and move on, either to move up or do something else in your life. Be sure and visit us at lakehomes.com, where you can see thousands of homes that you can compare if you're selling or if you're looking to buy. And I hope these tips have been helpful. You can also find agents who are experts at these types of transactions because they're lake familiar and they know how to avoid these expensive mistakes as well. Again, lakehomes.com. Be sure and visit us. Have a great day. For more information, be sure to check out lakehomes.com.